it goes.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within high-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Best of luck in your search.
Ooh. Level up. Well, let's keep on leveling up our... Oh. Right, there we go. That. All right.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship.
It just
and
so
if your
happens.
ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine.
Oh,
Afraid we gotta
boy.
dock your pay.
Oh. Let's see if we can lie our way out.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes.
I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Whew. No fines today. Silly marauders. Oh. Where'd that guy go? There he is.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I've noticed.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best... Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
It's like a cult.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure.
Well, no shit.
If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Hmm.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis,
Yeah.
Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy.
Oh yeah.
Special case.
The
You may want to twist his arm a little.
The Outer Worlds is like Fallout in space. It's really good. I'm enjoying it.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy...
It's made by the Fallout New Vegas creators,
His domicile is
so
near
it
the
does give
cannery.
off that
You'll
vibe
find him in
quite a
town.
bit.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Yeah?
Huh? What?
See, you said someone was over by the docks. That's this way. What's up, Trash City? Yeah, it's good. It definitely gives off those New Vegas vibes that you'd come to expect. But it's definitely got some upgraded UI, and the way the controls work are really good. There's a dude over here somewhere. Oh. I think my hack skill is high enough.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Oh, see you in for a
Ever
rude
swung a
surprise.
Thompson? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Sure. Give me.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarm
Oh,
of
this dude needs some
mechanicals
crazy
come
sauce.
running on over that hill,
ASAP.
where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Money?
Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
Oh yeah, 75 credits.
They have sent a scout. Prowling the... The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller. So, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing...
Right. So he's crazy, not getting any money out of him, except for the enlistment fee. Let's go check out Edgewater. I'll look the part here. Oh, he did give me his fees. Let's see. Let's get this one out of the way.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quarters to make.
Definitely got like a cult vibe going on in here.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Sounds like something someone plagued
He's some
would
sort
say.
of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yep.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
What does he know?
Sounds like he's already told you. May as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world.
Yep.
The date of my expiration is fast approaching.
All the more
Soon
reason to
I shall
pay
be
your
ushered
gravesite
through the great
fees.
Cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
The inevitable job. What do you want?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any worker. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray. Marauders are outside the walls.
Yep.
So you'll do it then?
Maybe. Ugh. Trying to be good. That's a bathroom.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Who are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
There we go. Profiteer.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
There we go.
That's all I can ask of you.
Like when they speak my language. It's money. Money is the language I love.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Definitely.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness. We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. You would. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute.
Oh, well,
I
someone's
simply
gonna have
cannot
to
afford
find my money.
I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect... Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the... Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers.
So dramatic.
That won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much up. What can I do? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's... I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature, and an IOU.
That works. Give me the dude's gold teeth.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Shit.
Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you... Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh, that's nice.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, so they say.
Not half as awful. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest...
Sounds nefarious. It's time to collect some money.
grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. Yeah? What? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, when I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by...
Hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh yeah. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being
Mostly
squandered.
being the key word there.
Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
Not a big fan of the,
Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you.
She kind of moved quickly.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the table.
Oh no. Here's more.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Life's hard here. Especially for Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. Thanks, mister. I just think when you got... That's what my dad used to say. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Oh boy. Give off real culty vibes up in here.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. Glad we see eye to... Thank you. If you...
Oh. Off we go.
coming! Here they come!
Looks like a safe place to set up shop right next to a volcano. Oh, you got me. Well, maybe not. I wasn't anticipating that being so aggressive.
Nice work!
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Do it.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the way.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
I don't reckon
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is...
Be more
There's got to be a place I can get some better guns.
Zach, do you want anything from Nobi?
From where?
Nobi.
Nobi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could eat from Nobi.
Okay.
I don't know. What do they got?
What are their menus? The one on NASA. Nobi Public Health. Yeah, I mean they have all sorts of good stuff. I'm getting the shaking beef salad. Is the best salad you'll ever have. He got something else last time and he was jealous of my salad.
Nobi.
He keeps getting on me.
Let me do the Let me do the shaking beef stir fry noodles.
Where are we headed?
Work it up. Dinner out the way. Earrings. Oh, yeah, there we are. Oh Lord.
What do you want? They don't have it.
They don't have it?
No, it's not over there.
Oh. It was the... Let me see. Stir fry noodles?
Yeah, I just went in there. They don't have it.
There wasn't any? Oh. It's on their website.
Pork or shrimp?
Do shrimp.
Want an egg on it?
Yeah. Sounds dope.
Got it. Heads down. Easy.
Silly people leaving their houses unlocked. Or locked, but unattended.
What's
Like,
this?
This is the Outer Worlds.
Okay.
Upstairs, no? See if we can find a rifle. Shotguns are fun and all. Cantina.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can or something. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Guess she's not a big fan of
If you need to go, I'll...
some theft.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here. I like coming out here. On the streets
She's got some confidence issues.
My dad's... It's an office. Just...
Oh.
Be right there.
There she is.
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I don't know about It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy... You mean about... I know, but Vickers says the real machines have gunk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It just comes off cold. This is where the magic happens. Well. Oh, science. But it still happens.
friend of mine died a couple weeks ago.
Never actually.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are helping. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Deck. Shop.
Heard something outside the walls.
General store, there we go.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Good. Sell some of this crap. Oh.
It's not the best choice. It's music to
That'll do for now.
Another day at the cannery.
Let's see if that